Hejsan allihopa, jag heter Jani. We are here to film a music video with Anette and the guys.
I have a good feeling.
Awesome. So, how did this all come to be? It was 1.5 years ago or something like that. I was contacted by Frontiers to write a song for this other project. They just asked for one song. And I was kind of busy, but I told them that I will see what I can do. I had like 2 days to write it when I got back home from tour. And I did it and sent it to them, and they liked the song. And it ended up on the album, and then Serafina from Frontiers wrote to me and asked, like, would you like to write and produce a whole album? Like, let's find you a singer and you'll be the writer and producer. Sure, this sounds like fun. And then they asked, like, who would you want to have? And that's kind of a big question. Like, and I had no one in mind, but I told them I would want to work with a woman, since all my life I worked with like male singers. So been there, done that. And they were like, okay, and it took like a week. And then I got an email from them saying like, Anette Olzon is going to do it. Well, yay! Let's do this! And the rest, as they say, is history. I didn't really have a clear idea even with this project what I should be doing. So basically just start writing and see what comes out. Of course I wanted to steer away from certain things, as we have this Kane's Offering band. I didn't want to make this sound too much like that one, since that would make no sense. Why have 2 bands that sound exactly the same? So I wanted to keep it kind of simple and melodic, kind of, is it bad to say poppy? Well, catchy. But also have it quite heavy, and that's why I got like 7-string guitars and all this shit to just kill it. And well, it worked out. I don't usually have a big idea like how to work on songs. I write the songs and the melody first, and then I just start finding out what works. Sometimes I have like a clear vision of what I want to write, but then it's also very easy to write yourself in a corner with that. You write a verse or a chorus, and then you have no idea how to get away from there. So I find it easier to just start writing and see what comes out. It's much simpler that way. And whiskey helps. The songwriting was kind of painless, actually. It took quite a while to do it, since well, if you want to write an album, and this album has 11 songs, and if you want them all to be like quite good and not crappy, you have to put some effort and time into it and do a lot of rewriting. Like I did for a few songs, we had already written, like recorded the drums, and then I just went like, hell, this doesn't work. I have to do something and like move stuff around. But all in all, it was pretty simple. Just takes a lot of time to write many good songs. And most of the songs were like written especially for that project, but of course I dug into my old archives, and I think the oldest part that this record has, I've written when I was still living in Kemi, so that would be like 2004, so 13 years old part. But I've always had it, but never got it to go anywhere. And now it's on this album, and I can finally lay to rest.
Actually, I met Jani for the first time today here in the video set, because we have never met. Hey Jani! Hey. Moika! He's here in Sweden. So, me and Jani have never met, but this project came about that I got a question from the record label, Frontiers, if I wanted to collab with Jani. And I thought it was a nice idea, and I was of course a bit nervous about how the songs would come about, but when I got the first song, I already felt that this would be great. So, because he's such a good songwriter, and it will be awesome.
Yeah. Great ending.
Do, 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 do. All you need? Yeah.
All we need. Thank you.
Okay, good.